What's up, y'all? Today is Thursday, September 3rd, and for Thursday Talk, I'm going to be talking about the sports teams that I follow. Now, if you don't know what sports teams I follow based on the shirt and the hat that I'm wearing, perhaps my beverage will let you know. We've got Iron City Light in, drumroll, Pittsburgh colors, baby. So, I'm going to talk about that I'm a Pittsburgh sports fan, and to make things more interesting today, every time I mention the word Pittsburgh, I'm going to take a cheers. So I think I mentioned it 2 or 3 times. So, 1, 2, and 3. I grew up in Pittsburgh for 12 years. Growing up in Pittsburgh, I attended several Pirates and Penguins games. I went to 2 Steelers games, and I currently live like 3 hours away from Pittsburgh. In the early 2000s, we moved to central Pennsylvania, and I've been living there ever since. But throughout those years, like, I've continued to go to Penguins games, I've continued to go to Pirates games, I went to Steelers games, and I've gone to, for college, I cheer for University of Pittsburgh, so I've gone to their Panthers football games and Panthers basketball games. So, like, I'm just Pittsburgh sports, like, it's all about Pittsburgh, and I'm all about that black and yellow, too, or black and gold, however you see it. Now, I'm going to talk about the highlights of each game that I've gone to. The highlight of when I went to the Pittsburgh Penguins game was back in 2017 when my parents and I, we attended the Stanley Cup final, game 1, against the Nashville Predators. The Penguins won 5-3. We all bucked up. We ended up paying $400 a ticket. We were the upper level, but we were where the Penguins shot twice, and we actually saw all their goals scored there. So that was a plus for that. And it was just such a surreal experience, like one of those like once in a lifetime opportunities that you're able to do. The highlight of my Steelers thing was I went there the first game. I decided to buck up, and I ended up getting a ticket around the 35-yard line on the Steelers side, which was such a cool experience being there and soaking it all up in. And yeah, they won that game. The Pirates, I would say my favorite moment was when my mom and I went to a game there, and there was this, like, during like happy hour, they had this promotion with Miller Lite where if you did like one of those like mini golf things, and I scored this sweet hat on the side. It says Miller Lite. It's just cool Hawaiian hat, bucket hat. Watching the Panthers basketball team beat UNC back in 2020, actually, back when you could actually attend sporting games, so that was cool to see. And then braving the frigid cold to watch Pitt football absolutely stomp on Virginia Tech, and that was back in November of 2018. So in closing, sports are absolutely, they're just life to me, and I'm all Pittsburgh sports. The only team that I'm not a Pittsburgh fan of, like, they don't have a professional basketball team. So I forgot how many times I said Pittsburgh by now, so sorry. That's what makes Thursday Talk more fun today. But anyway, I'm a Chicago Bulls fan because Pittsburgh doesn't have a professional basketball team. But other than that, I'm all Pittsburgh. So, I hope everyone's having a good week and hang in there because the weekend is upon us for many, and I hope y'all are doing well. So, since I probably said Pittsburgh a lot more times than I can remember, because I'm trying to talk, cheers.